Welcome everyone. Have you ever asked yourself why some people can keep calm under pressure while the others struggle to manage their emotion? The secrets comes under emotional intelligence. This is a powerful set of skills that can transform how we can navigate relationships, solve problems, and even make decisions. So today's video, we will try to understand science-backed approaches of emotional intelligence, exploring how we can sharpen these skills to enhance our personal and professional life. So let's explore how emotional intelligence can change our life. First of all, we'll try to know the concept of emotional intelligence and explore a structural approach to understanding and working with our emotions. Emotional intelligence is all about how we reason with about our feeling. So Dr. Mark Brackett, a leading expert in this field, came up with a helpful acronym that is called RULER, R-U-L-E-R, and each letter stands for different skill. R, recognizing emotions, U, understanding emotion, L, labeling emotion, E, expression emotion, and again R, that is regulating emotion. These skills apply not only how we perceive ourselves but also how we understand others' emotion. So let's dive a bit deeper into each of these skills, starting with recognizing emotion. So recognizing emotion involves the reading facial expression, body language, and vocal tone to grasp what someone else is feeling. So understanding emotions goes deeper, exploring the reasons behind these feelings and their potential consequences. Labeling emotions that require us to use precise words or describe our feeling, while the expressing emotion means knowing how and when to convey these feelings in different contexts and culture. And finally, regulating emotion focuses on strategy manage our everyday emotions and experiences. So understanding the reason behind your emotion is the first step to managing them effectively. Emotional intelligence is not just a single construct, it's a collection of discrete skills that comes together. These skills are both intrapersonal and interpersonal, meaning they can help to understand ourselves as well as others. And people may have a varying level of proficiency in different aspects of emotional intelligence, such as body awareness versus cognitive understanding. What if you could describe your feeling with precision? Discover the power of emotional vocabulary and how it can enhance your communication. So a key point is in this discussion is the importance of language is describing emotion. Recently, I was listening to a Huberman Lab podcast where Dr. Brackett argued that having a broad vocabulary for the emotion allows for a more nuanced understanding and communication. He gave an example from an anger category where the word like the peeved, irritated, angry, enraged, and livid provide a spectrum of intensity and specificity. And these emotional vocabulary enable more precise communication and understanding within communities. Struggling to express how we feel, learn the art of conveying emotion in a way that resonates with others. Dr. Brackett also discussed the current misuse of certain emotional terms, such as anxiety. He defined anxiety as an uncertainty about the future and distinguished it from stress, which usually involves having too many demands and not enough resources, and from the feeling overwhelmed, which he described as a state where one cannot figure out what's happening anymore. These distinctions are crucial for effective communication and emotional regulation. Now let's explore the relationship between language, labels, and emotion. It's important to have a common language and understanding of emotion within a community. Dr. Brackett conducted a study in the corporate training experience where he asked participants to differentiate between terms like anxiety, stress, pressure, fear, and feeling overwhelmed. At first, many struggle to define these terms differently. However, through discussion and exploration, they begin to understand the nouns and implication of each emotion. Understanding why we feel a certain way is crucial for effective emotion regulation. For example, if someone is anxious due to the worry about the future, they might need a cognitive strategy rather than just a breathing exercise to address the root cause of their anxiety. Now let's discuss about awareness in emotional intelligence. Some people may be more cognitively oriented while others are more somatically aware. Ultimately, we need language to effectively communicate and understand our emotions, both in ourselves and others. And teaching these skills to children and adults are essential, since emotional intelligence can be developed and improved throughout the life. Now let's look at the significance of emotional intelligence in various aspects of life: personal relationship, professional setting, and education. By developing a more nuanced understanding of emotion and the skill to work with them effectively, individuals can improve their quality of life and interaction with others. We should also consider how these concepts are applied in school, workplace, and other settings to enhance emotional awareness and communication. These practical approaches makes the complex field to emotional intelligence accessible and applicable to everybody's life. So culture aspects play an important role in the emotional understanding as well. Different cultures may have a specific word for unique emotional experiences, highlighting the complex relationship between language, culture, and emotional expression. And these cultural dimensions add another layer of complexity to studying and applying emotional intelligence. And one key takeaway message is the importance of emotional granularity or differentiation. So being able to distinguish between the similar but distinct emotional states like anxiety, stress, and feeling overwhelmed allow for more effectively self-understanding and communication with others. And this skill is particularly valuable in professional setting where clear communication about emotional stress can lead to better problem solving and teamwork. Teaching emotional intelligence often involves interactive exercises that encourage people to explore and define different emotional states. These exercises help individuals develop a more nuanced understanding of their own emotions as well as those of others, and leading to improved emotional regulation and interpersonal relationships. One of the neurological side of things, it is important to acknowledge that the emotional intelligence is not localized to one area of the brain. It involves the complex neuronal network. The scientific grounding adds depth our understanding of emotional intelligence as a multifaceted skill set rather than just a one innate trait. Emotional intelligence plays a significant role in conflict resolution too. By understanding our own emotion along with those others, we become a better equipped to navigate disagreement and find mutually beneficial solutions. And this aspect has significant implication for both personal relationship and professional environment. Now let's discuss co-regulation, where the individual influence each other emotional states through their interaction. Okay, now we'll talk about the emotional intelligence can be developed throughout life. Unlike some cognitive ability that peak early on, this skill set continue growing with experience along with deliberate practice, which offering hope for anyone looking for enhance this ability at any age. The relationship between the emotional intelligence extends into the decision making too. Understanding our own feeling along those around us lead us towards making informed choices both personally and professionally. which demonstrate far-reaching implications beyond mere interpersonal relationship alone. So incorporating training into the school curricula help a student developing not just academic skill but also essential social competency needed for success later on. And this holistic approach acknowledges how important emotional well-being is within overall learning processes. Now in conclusion, the emotional intelligence is a powerful set of skills that can truly transform our lives. By developing our ability to recognize, understand, label, express, and regulate emotion, we can improve our relationship, enhance our decision making, and navigate life's challenges more effectively. Whether it's our personal lives, at work, or our communities, emotional intelligence equipped us with the tools to connect more deeply with others and lead more fulfilled life. So thank you for the watching and see you in the next